Hello and welcome to my tutorial on how to upload a website for free. To do this we will need two things, both of which are free. The first is a program called FileZilla, and the second is an online account from 000webhost.com. Now together these two will upload our website, but individually they'll do two separate things. What 000webhost will do is it will create our website, but technically the name. So if we create it and then went to look up it in the address bar, it's quite simply the content on it wouldn't be what we're looking for. So what we're going to do is we're going to use FileZilla then to connect to our website and add the content that we want. So that's the basic idea behind the two things we will need to do this. So let's go ahead and get FileZilla. Okay, so to get FileZilla, we're going to go up to the address bar, and we're going to go ahead and simply search FileZilla-project.org. Okay, and when you get to the website, basically, down in a section quite close to the top, mainly, that there's a section called Quick Download Links. You'll have one for FileZilla Client and one for FileZilla Server. Now, the one we're going to get is FileZilla Client. Now, when you go onto the page which you can download from, there's a Windows section along with a recommended link. You go ahead and click on that. Now, I already have FileZilla, so I don't need to download it again. Now, when you get FileZilla, then after the download is finished, go to the folder in which it's located to. Usually your downloads folder, but if for some reason you didn't decide to choose the downloads folder, whichever folder it is contained in, then start the setup and go through the installation process. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and show you the FileZilla interface. So, okay. Right, so now we're just going to need to wait for FileZilla to load up. Okay, here we are. So this is basically the FileZilla. Okay, and I've just got an update pop up, so I'm going to just show you the user interface first. So up here on the top we'll have the menu bar, so the usual file, edit, view, all that, and a few other new ones. And then around here is like mainly some of the parts are like there's a quick way of doing the features that are up here. Then here we have a sort of a quick connect bar. So if you already know the name of your website and the username and password for your website, insert them here, quick connect, and there you go. Then here we have the command line, so it'll show you the process of the website being connected, and you adding and deleting files, because you can easily do that with FileZilla. Then here we have four other little panels. The first two here, the two here on the left, would be sort of the network of files on your computer. So this would simply be like the network of folders. And when you select one of these folders, then all the files in that folder will be listed here. Then over here on the right, we'd have sort of the network on the website. Now, I'm not connected to any website, so at the moment it's completely empty. And basically here would show like the folders on your website, and here would show the folders on your, show the folders, the files in the selected folder up here. So that's the basic overview of FileZilla. So let's go ahead and just get our 000webhost.com account. Okay, so let's go ahead and make our 000webhost.com account. So we're just going to search 000webhost. Okay. Sorry. And when you get to the website, that basically on the right over here, and I have an account here, so premium account showed up, but back to this. So on the right here, you're going to have a sign up link. You go ahead and click on that. Okay, and so we'll be taken to the sign up, so you can actually create your account. Okay, here we go. So the first thing you'll need to fill out is a domain that you'll need for your website, because obviously without a domain nobody will be able to search for your website. So the first field here we have is host your own domain. The advantage about this is that you can have like your website's name .com or .net. So for example, like www.mywebsite.net, stuff like that. But the disadvantage is it must be registered already. Basically, you'll need to go to a registration website to actually register, and there's a good few out there, but to be honest, there is either little or no websites that allow you to do it for free. So, I would not recommend that you choose this one if it's your first time, getting a website via webhost.org. .com, sorry. The other option is free domain, and just like 000 webhost, I would recommend it because the advantage is it's free, but obviously there's one disadvantage as well, is that it's more like a website's name, and then you'll have like a subdomain, in this case net16. There's other subdomains that are technically kind of generated randomly, and then there's and then a domain like .net or .com. So I'm going to go ahead and fill out the free subdomain, since I'm not really bothered to pay for anything. So this is my website I'm going to call here. This website I'm going to be uploading is how to code, so you can make your own website, so at least that you have something to upload then in the end. So if you're interested in making your own website, search NSC Coders. Okay, so that's only if you're interested, and this is technically one of the reasons why I'm teaching a video on how to upload a website, so you can learn to code, make a website, to put it online via this website. But anyway, so then here you're going to put down your username. So you know what, I'm going to throw down pretty much what I have on my email, and then again I'm pretty much filling everything out using the website's name, but I don't give a damn. So you put in either domain or free subdomain. So it's your choice, but I recommend go for free subdomains because it's free, as you can see right here. Choose your name. So this would be the username for your website. So in my case, I'm going to do this username, as you can see. Your email, then put in your regularly used email. So it can be your Gmail, Hotmail, any other thing like aircom.net, all that stuff. It doesn't matter. Just put in your regularly used email, and that'll be the email that you'll be receiving things from 000webhost.com. Next, you're going to need to put in a password. So put in something. So you know what? I'm just going to put in something 8 characters or so. I don't know. But anyway, and then you're going to need to confirm it again. Okay, so I'm just going to retype it in because I'm actually not 100% sure I put it exactly as I wanted it to be. But anyway, this is just a recheck. You don't have to do this, but I just feel like doing it just in case. Now, anyway, when you put this in, the one thing you're going to need to make sure of is that you remember this email, the email password, not just for your account, but also to help to connect up to your website via FileZilla. Okay, so you're going to need to know that. Anyway then, so you can go down to the bottom here, and basically you're going to type the 2 words here, and it's basically kind of, I think, a security check as some other websites have, but basically you have to fill this out. So we're going to type in what we have here. So some random strange words which make no sense whatsoever, but it's basically just making sure that you can decipher what you see, and then just don't forget to click the I agree checkbox. Okay, so once you have this entire form filled out, technically, then go ahead and click on Create My Account. Okay. So now I'm just gonna wait for the next page to load up there. Okay. So now what we have here is basically what our own little account. So up here we have a selection of our websites. So you can have multiple websites on 000webhost.com. And as well then, so this is a list of your domains. So I have this one right here first. Okay, and then right here it's waiting for email confirmation, so just go to your email and you'll find one from 000 web host. It'll be the one for verifying your account. Go ahead and verify it, and then you'll have to wait a few minutes for it to be completely activated. Okay, so my account has been officially activated. So a few minutes ago, I had verified my email, and as you can see now, the status is that my account is active. So it's officially available to. I can technically now officially upload websites. So to do this, we will need. Sorry. So to do this, we will need to need three things: our website's name, password, and username. So we should know our website's name already. If you do not, and it's kind of easy to understand anyway, easy to know, and technically it's in the list of your websites anyway. The password, as you may know, as I've said already, is the same password that you're going to be using to connect to your account, and the username, in fact, is not the same one that you made in your account. Okay, so the website's name and the password that you're going to be using to connect, you should know, and the username we will have to find out. Now, to do this, to find out the username, we're going to need to go to the control panel of our website. So in the list of the websites here, I only have one, so if you have a list, you'll have to find your website's name in the list, and then it'll have its own row. So in this case, this is my website, and this is its row, so the domain, status, and action. So in the action column, so the rightmost column technically, there's going to be an option of go to cPanel. So this cPanel link is the control panel for my website. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. So here's the control panel for our website. Now you can even scroll down to find out more options. So the one we want to go to is a section called Files. So we're going to scroll down, okay, and this is our file section right here. So we're going to have like FTP details, file manager, another file manager, so on and so on. However, what we want to do is we want to click on this one, View FTP Details. Now, FTP is called File Transfer Protocol, and basically what this means is certain details that we will need to know in order to connect to our website and transfer files to our website. So that's the basic idea of File Transfer Protocol. So to do this, to know the details, we're going to click on View FTP Details. And this is the FTP details for our website. Okay, so as you may know, we know our host's name, which is in fact the website's name itself. The password is going to be like hidden, but we should know it anyway because it's the same one that we use to connect to our account. And the username is right here. So this is what we will need to know so that we can officially connect to our website. So let's go ahead to FileZilla so we can connect to our website. Now to do this, we are not going to use the Quick Connect bar, because technically what the Quick Connect bar does is we're able to put in our name, the website's name, our username and password. However, when we connect to it, it's up, but when we disconnect, we will have to put in the details again. Now you don't have to do this, but you may think, well, I think that at this stage you probably have to put it in the details every time you want to connect to your website. But in FileZilla, that is not exactly the case. What we can use is a feature called a Site Manager. So if you click on File, there's an option here called Site Manager, and you go ahead and click on that. And basically, on the Site Manager dialog box, we're going to have up here a list of the websites we already have. So I have two. They're mainly test websites, because when I first started using FileZilla, I decided to just give it a go. So I have two test websites that I could use to practice. But anyway, so down here, there's a few options, so new site, new bookmark, new folder, so on, so on. And up here is sort of the details we're going to be putting in to connect to our website. Now, as you can see, there's a few details already connected in because we have a selected website up here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and click New Site. So this will create a new site for FileZilla. So I'm going to put in the name of my current website. Okay, and when we officially have that done, there's going to be a new, basically a few of the fields are going to be available now to use. So in the host field, we're basically going to put in the name of our website. So what you can do is go to 000webhost.com, and in the file name, sorry, not the file name, the host name on the FTP details page, you can simply copy and paste the details. Okay, and back to FileZilla, and simply paste the details. Now, basically, I technically used, the simple Control C and Control V. So, the quick shortcuts. That's just basically quick shortcuts that you can use if you don't already know quick shortcuts for that. Now, I think there that you might need to put in www dot. I'm just going to click on my other ones as a test. Okay, I don't. I was just checking there. So you don't need to have www dot at the start because I have these two connected. So I was just giving it a check. So you do not need www dot at the start, because you just need the site name dot the subdomain dot domain. Now this option here, if you have anything filled in here, just clear it out. You don't need to have anything filled in. It's not really anything important at the moment. Then here on the logon type, you might have an option called anonymous. You want to click on that, and you want to click on this option, normal. So then you can officially type in the details that you want. So we're just going to clear this out, and we're going to go to to 000webhost.com, and we're just going to now copy and paste the username. Okay. Sorry. Okay, so back to FileZilla here, and we're going to paste it in, and we're now just going to clear out the password field, and the final thing we're going to put in is our password, so the same one that you use to connect to your website. Okay, so that's the basic information filled out. So we're going to click on OK, and then we're just going to get ready so we can actually officially connect to our website. So this is the list of our websites, and just go ahead and click on it. Okay, so now we're just going to start waiting for the for the command line to connect, and you'll be able to know it's officially connected because down here in the files for the folders up here, that these will show up. So this here will simply be the files on our website. For this reason, now we are officially connected to our website. Now, at the moment, if you have never actually tried to view what your website looks like, I'm just going to view mine there. So when you run it, this is basically what it looks like. Okay, so this here, the file right here, which is default.php. If you go back to FileZilla, there'll be this folder called here public HTML. If you click on that, basically you'll have two files here, a PHP file, and this is the file you saw on the website. Basically this file right here is what shows up on your website. So what we're going to do is when we upload our website, that we do not want default.php in, because I'm pretty much sure that might be in like the main coded file. So if we try and throw up our own, this will probably override it anyway. So if it does do that, we're going to have to get rid of it. And now to do that, we're going to simply use one of the features, which is delete. It's the usual thing that everybody should be able to do. So what you do is you sort of select it, then right click like usual, and then right here, delete, and yeah, you have to confirm that you really want it to be deleted, and the command line deletes it then. Okay, so it's completely gone. Okay, so far we have connected to the website, and we have deleted a PHP file which we do not need. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to officially upload the homepage. So there's two ways you can technically do it. You can go through the entire network, not the entire network, but basically you can search through for your file in your network of files on your computer. So that's one of the ways, and when you find this, basically you right click on the file and click upload. You know, so say for example now, mine's in my libraries, okay, and yeah, it does take some time to actually find it, because you know it might be a small, but you can always increase the size if that suits you better. So it might take me some time to find what I'm looking for. Okay. Nope, not that one. Okay, so it does take quite some time, but you'll eventually find it. Okay, so no, sorry, I thought I found it, but basically you might be finding it for ages. So as you can see, I took quite some time to find that file, and I still haven't found it. So if that doesn't suit you, you can always do what I mainly do, which is a simple drag and drop. So what you can do is open your documents, find it yourself, and this is the one I want here. So it's called index.html. Now there is one thing you really need to know. When you're uploading your website, the home page will have to be called index.html. Okay? So if it's something like my website or .html or my first website, or whatever you call it, .html, it will not it will not think it's the home page, because it'll like FileZilla and 000 web hosts won't recognize any other file other than index.html as your home page. So the home page that you use has to be under no circumstances not to be indexed. So if that does sound a bit confusing, basically just make sure that you call your make sure you call your HTML file that's going to be your homepage index.html. If it's not called index, it will not officially work. So just select your file and simply drag and drop. So there we go. So it was just adding the file there. So there's a bit of code going on, and as you can see there, index.html. So I'm just going to view my website now. Okay, so refresh. And as you can see now, it's gone, and officially there is quite some code around. Now this does look a bit like a crappy website, but in fact that's because I have external files connected to it for it to be officially working. And to attach external files, just simply throw them into the area. So I'm going to go back to FileZilla, and I'm going to open up my documents again. Now I'm going to throw in this folder because it contains some useful files. So it contains a CSS file, and a few of these. Now what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to remove this, because I have a previous folder which actually does do the stuff. So I'm just going to get rid of that. I hope it works anyway. So we're going to just drag and drop this folder in. Okay, so it's right there. Now I'm hoping this will work, but it should do anyway. So then we go back to our website, refresh, and there we go. So we have it a lot better working. Now as you can see, the only problem is we still have a white background and a few empty images. And to fix that, just simply throw in the folder that contains your images, or have the images themselves. So back to FileZilla again, like usual, into your documents, and then the images right here, drag and drop. Okay, so as you can see, the images are in, and the command line is working away. Okay, there is a lot going on. Well, I have a load of images anyway, so So it does go quite fast, but there is a lot of images, so it might take some time, but it'll eventually be completed. So if you continue this process, so you can add other sort of, so if you have other folders that contain other HTML documents, throw them in, and so on, and eventually that even links, they will work. Okay, so throw in all your files that are going to be connected, and there you go. So hope you enjoyed this video, and check out, and you can try it yourself, try and throw in other HTML files, CSS files, anything you want, as long as it completely works. And thanks for watching. Subscribe and like, and thanks for watching.